Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this week's Tuesday review video, we're going to be taking a look at the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. Some people say semi, some people say semi, I say semi, don't at me. This palette retails for $59 Canadian from either Too Faced or from Sephora, and if I'm going to be honest with you, I never had any interest in this palette really, because it's just a whole bunch of neutral browns and that sort of thing, very typical of like a Too Faced palette, and I didn't really think I needed it. However, one day I was in good old Winners. Love Winners. Winners is very similar to what I think TJ Maxx is like in the States. And so anyway, I was in Winners one day, saw this for $24.99. Like, I'm not going to not buy it at that price, you know? It's not going to happen. So I bought it. What is it? A sweetly tempting array of 16 matte and shimmer shadows scented with real chocolate. What it does, this beautiful assortment of chocolate-inspired shades were formulated using real cocoa powder. Encased in a playfully chocolate bar tin, the rich selection of the perfect browns, neutrals, and little pops of color appeal to every candy lover. So this palette, it is pretty, but it is what I think of as like a classic YouTube makeup palette. Sort of similar to the Urban Decay Naked palettes. Whereas there are so many palettes now that have these colors that are maybe more exciting than this, that, you know, stand up to this, but this is a classic. So to me, when I look at this palette is probably best suited for either people without a ton of makeup, or beginners, someone just getting into it, someone who doesn't have a lot of selection to choose from and is looking to just start out. That would be the person that this palette would be perfect for, because it does have such a nice array of like basic colors that are super easy to use. This shade up here, Coconut Cream, is the shade that I either use to set my concealer down on my eyes, sometimes under my eyes too, on my brow bone, that sort of thing. The nice thing about these shades is even the matte shades don't have a ton of pigment to them, not the way like an Anastasia Beverly Hills shadow does. So even though they have like enough pigment to create like a nice look, you're never gonna like have a hard time blending them out or put down too much or whatever. It's a very foolproof palette. It for sure smells like chocolate. Like, for sure smells like chocolate. I feel like matte shades and shimmer shades have evolved since this palette. In the swatches that I shot for you, as I'm rubbing my fingers in, which I do the same way in all my videos, 1, 2, 3, and then one swipe down my arm, the matte shades are super, super soft and super, super smooth. Very classic. Too Faced has always done a great job with their mattes. The shimmer shades, however, they're not gritty, but they definitely have some chunk to them, you know? Whereas I feel like newer shimmer shades, even from Too Faced, don't have that same kind of grit to them. They're a little bit smoother. But I love the colors they chose in this palette to be shimmer. You know, Too Faced is very, you know, known for doing their random pop of blue or purple, and there's definitely that in this one. There's also the greenish shade, which is down here, I believe. Yep. This pink shade I adore. But special attention to this butter pecan shade up here. I use this shade as a face highlighter. Like, I have it on my inner corners today. It's a beautiful shape. It doesn't have a lot of back pigment to it, but it does have a lot of, like, gold with a slight bit of peach to it, shine. It's a beautiful face highlighter if you want to use it for that. So like I said, I did swatches. Let's get into those. And anyway, all in all, I really do like this palette. Would I pay $60 for it? No. But a lot of my no there is because I have so many other palettes. Like, I just don't have to. I don't have to spend $60 on this palette when I can get any kind of neutral brown from any of my other palettes. But if I didn't have like a heaping pile of eyeshadow palettes to choose from at all times, this would be a really great beginner starter palette. And I love the Too Faced Chocolate Bar eyeshadow formula. It's a really great, like I said before, foolproof kind of formula. The colors are not too pigmented, but they're pigmented enough. They're blendable, they're soft, they smell like chocolate. The Too Faced Chocolate Bar palettes are considered a makeup classic for a reason. It's because they're beautiful, because they're amazing. If you want to buy one, I totally recommend going for it. You're not gonna regret it. And definitely buy it. Do not hesitate if you see it at Winners or TJ Maxx or something like that, because that's a hell of a deal, my friend. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already. And I'll see you next time. Bye!